Sharkmoney show. It's been a long time. I should have never left you, but time's up. Sorry you slept through. It's the Sharkmoney show. I'm your host, T-Shark, with my co-host. Yes, it's the Hoops and Hockey edition. We got y'all out there wishing and fishing, and we keep on dishing like new edition. We're stepping on. Look at the jewelry. Look at the whole new arena around us. It's amazing. I cannot understand, but now I can just understand. At Cypress Hill, I can just, you know what I'm talking about. Yo, B, it's been a while, but we're going to call this hockey. You know, you the expert in that. You're going to let everybody know it's going down. And by the way, making these bets, we already going to be filming this on Wednesday night. So these are like, with Notre Dame's in the bets. We're going to let you have a lot more inside information. You understand? Like and share this video to all your friends on YouTube. Go to the Sharkmoney show, all one word, and you can just sign on up and subscribe. We need to grow because we're going to break the bank, yo. We're going to take it to the next level. I'm trying to tell you right now. More informative information, let's get it on. It's always about the bets, and don't forget about the bets. We're going to start off with 3 of our favorite bets, and you're going to just have to put those down and just believe that we just the team that's going to take you to the next level. But first up, here we are. It's going down. Friday night! Under Friday lights! I swear I don't like to say it, but I like to say it. It's okay. Look at the jewelry. It's shining like a phoenix, ain't it? Well, that's the Phoenix Suns, and I mean they the hot ones. They sitting at home against the Chi-Town's finest. And I mean the Chi-Town's finest got to fly on in to that little Arizona hot sun. And they ain't got no jewelry around their neck. They ain't got no type of respect. Who you talking to? I'm trying to call somebody. No pinky ring on their finger. And they out there hungry. And they going up against Phoenix. And Phoenix is looking like, well, you know what? It's Devin Booker that's going to book you. It's the guy that's going to have your hands behind your back and handcuff you and tell you that, you know what? You ain't better than me. Because Booker, and I mean DB if you're with me, everybody got to know puppet like a chimney if you got it. Take Booker with the over on the points. I'm just going to put you on that. I don't give a dang what it is. 3.0, 31. This man's on fire. Just did 40. Not a problem if you want to get individually on that game. But on Friday night, the Phoenix Suns ain't going to take none of that night. I'm looking at the Phoenix Suns in a blowout. And I do mean blowout the show out. It ain't gonna be any type of win. Come on, man. You really thinking about Chicago. Gonna come to Phoenix as hot as they are right now. You see how they shooting the rock. I mean, yeah, it's a wrap. You can put all your money and your hi-hat on that. Put the rhythm down, it's going down. Take the Phoenix Suns, they're gonna burn them with the suntan. Yo, get that hockey up out of here, my man. Let's do it, B. Who you got,
buddy.
man?
First
Come
pick
on now.
of the year. Congratulations, baby,
Yes.
on your first win, T-Shark. I love that Suns pick.
Money.
On Friday night, 10 p.m. Eastern. So here we are. It's hockey time coming down the stretch. It's almost the trade deadline. We're going to get into the playoffs, man. We rode some underdogs last year and made tons of bank. Rode those Islanders and rode those Montreal Canadiens last year. Oh my goodness. And we got all your picks for you this year on the hockey set. So, first one of the year is a big game, man. It's the Carolina Hurricanes at the Washington Capitals. Now, Carolina coming into this game 41-13-5, one of the top teams. I believe they're number 2 or number 3 right now in the overall power rankings. This team is no joke, and they are 7-2-1 in their last 10. They're traveling to Washington, D.C. The Caps are 6-3-1 in their last 10. They got an impressive record of 33-18-10. So this is a big game. Both teams need it. Carolina needs this game to continue their dominance. But guess what? Here's a little fact for you. The Carolina Hurricanes have not beaten the Capitals since 2019. It's been about 2.5 years. And in fact, the Capitals have won the last 5 games against the Carolina Hurricanes, including a 4-0 win on March 4th. Very recent here. Hockey is a game of matchups, and I'm not going to question this one. Alex Ovechkin is going to show up at home. The Capitals need this game more than the Hurricanes do, and despite the Hurricanes' dominance here of late, and despite them being a better team in the rankings, I'm going to take the value on the underdog. The Caps, I looked at them, they're suggested around a plus 110, with the Hurricanes checking in at minus 130. I'm going to take the value on the Capitals pick. I'm going to ride these Caps. They're hot against the Hurricanes, and they've got it figured out. So I've got no reason to question that, T-Shark. What you think, man? I'm going with a dog. I'm going with a dog.
Hey, like I said, you're dealing with the expert of experts. I believe, call it Hercules, and put your dinner table down, and let's put them forks and knives down, and let's get right into it. But now here we go for the second pick, and I mean on Saturday night light special. I mean, turn out all the lights. You could just get Teddy Pendergrass and just play them all night on this next game. Cause it's the Milwaukee, and I do mean Bucks, and I mean a whole lot of Bucks. Yeah, they're going into Minnesota, them young boys. But guess what? The leader, the one who packed it all in and took it to the level, 60 points. I mean, it's ridiculous. I mean, you're talking about somebody just came and said, you are anointed and you are going to blow up the whole thing. And now it's the Milwaukee Bucks that's coming in to ruin your dreams. It's the scheme of the month. If you think you're going to say that they're going to take an L at the Target Center, it's not going to be easy. Minnesota, I feel sorry for. Because like I said, as the skies part and the thunders come, and there he is, the one. He is the Greek god. You know who he is. He's the Greek. He knows what he's doing. He's at his peak. If you think he's going to take anything but an L in this, you got to be out your mind. It doesn't even match my diamonds like that. It don't even sparkle in that way. Take the Milwaukee Bucks, and I'm telling you, put them on your card if you're hard. You know what I'm saying? Back to the Future card, George Papard. It's what it is, okay? Now, I'm telling you straight on up, and that's the second pick. First one on Saturday. B, who you got?
Yeah, the next game, I'm staying with Friday night on this one, T-Shark. I know you hopped to Saturday on your card. I'm staying Friday with my favorite Philadelphia Flyers. Love this team, the orange and black, all day long this year. Fade them. Fade them. They're borderline unwatchable, T-Shark. It's so disappointing. This team is so disappointing. And they're traveling to Ottawa to face the Ottawa Senators, who are also a disappointing team. Neither team anything to write home about. The Flyers in the last place at 18-30 and 11. That's 41 L's they've taken this year with only 18 wins. And the Ottawa Senators not too much better at 21-33 and 5. Getting a little bit more done. Neither team playing well. Both teams with only 3 wins. 3 outright wins in their last 10 games. So this is kind of an even up thing here, but I'm looking at the schedule. And I'm looking at the schedule of the last place team. So the Flyers are playing actually at home on Thursday night, St. Patrick's Day. They got a game on Friday, and then they got to travel Friday for this game in Ottawa. And Ottawa's sitting at home, and they're getting rest. They do not have the same schedule. And believe you me, I know hockey players are going to go out and tilt a few back on St. Patty's Day after that game. As much as they should go in and get in bed, they're going to get a couple in them, and then they're going to travel Friday and have to go play another hockey game. I do not like the Flyers in a back-to-back situation where they're home and then have to travel and go away. So unless something really crazy happens Thursday night that would shift the odds in the Flyers' favor, I'm going to take the Ottawa Senators to defeat the Flyers at home on Friday night, 7 p.m. Unfortunately, Flyers are going for draft picks this year and doing a pretty good job, T-Shark. Doing a pretty good job.
Well. It's all funny to me and it's all good.
Hometown hate to start,
hey, man, like I tell you, boy, you know something about them hockey games, man. That's why we giving you the raw, the real deal. It's the Sharkmoney Show. I'm T-Shark with my co-host.
T-Shark.
Yeah, tune on in, like and share this video to all your friends. Now here we go for the third pick, and I mean let's not mix nothing else but it's the homecoming. It's the town that could get around, but no one knows how to boogie down better than Cleveland. Oh, now this is Saturday, 8 p.m. Make sure you be there, Shark. The average ticket starts at $28. All right, get on in there, okay? And it's the Detroit. And the Detroit Pistons coming in with that Motown sound, you know what I mean? And hopefully they can dig up from underground and try to get a win. Well, I'm not interested in neither part of this game, but I smell money and there's blood in the water. Oh yeah, you feel that there's blood in the water. I'm telling you now, it's wearing out this shirt right now like champions should do. Always wear the gold because you'll never fold, all right? Don't even try to catch a gold. Well, it's the Cleveland Browns. What? No, I'm misunderstanding. It ain't the Cleveland Browns. They're going to trade that guy. It's the Cleveland, okay? Cavaliers, they're going to take an L. They're going to take this L. The upset to Detroit Pistons,
Wow.
they got a defense. They could do something against the Cleveland. Okay, the Cleveland, they're going to need LeBron to come back. They're going to say, LeBron, we'll pay you just for one night. One night, like one chocolate chip cookie. Just show up one night and just inbounds the pass with 0.5 to go, and it's the winning shot. Just step on in, and that'll be $100 million. I think he'll put the suit on that night. Because that's what you're going to need. Wow. Detroit Blues, singing Motown, background sounds, and Baby Gap, and all that other stuff. Take the Detroit Pistons
Oh, I like it.
for the winner. 8 p.m. Who you got, B?
Yeah, I like a good upset, man. I'm going to come in hot with one, but before I do, we're working out the kinks here first show. There was one piece of that Flyers-Ottawa game that I really wanted to give you. If you don't like a side, because it's pretty evenly matched, 8 of the last 10 games these guys have played have gone to the over, and like way over. They're not known for defense at all, neither of these teams, so both of these teams get off offensively. Definitely like the over in that Flyers-Senators game. So, wanted to get that out here before I moved on to my third pick, which is much like yours, an upset specialty, Shark. And this one, man, I saw the projections on this. I'm going to talk to you about the Arizona Coyotes, the lowly Arizona Coyotes at the Pittsburgh Penguins. You know, Sidney Crosby, all them guys.
Yeah,
You ever heard of them Penguin dudes? They're pretty, they're pretty good. Penguins this year, 36-16-9, man. Pretty good record out there. 5-4-1, kind of meh, kind of in their last 10. And then you got these Coyotes. They're 20-36-4, man. Not so good on the record, but wait a minute, T-Shark. There's a hook here. There's a hook here.
Oh!
The Coyotes are 7-3, despite their awful record. They're 7-3 in their last 10. They're getting some great play right now out of some very unknown offensive players. We're going to talk about that in our props section. But when I looked at these odds, it was suggested they're not out yet. We shoot Wednesday night and release this Friday. I saw one book where it had the Penguins at a -490, and then they had the Coyotes at a +380, which is tremendous value on the underdog there. Especially an underdog that's playing good hockey right now, winning 7 of their last 10 games. An ambush waiting to happen. But wait, there's more. There's more.
Yes.
This is a Saturday game. The Penguins play Sunday, they play Tuesday, they play Thursday. And then they play these Coyotes on Saturday. Pretty grueling schedule leading up to that. The Coyotes, on the other hand, they play Monday and Tuesday. They rest Wednesday, they rest Thursday, they rest Friday, and they're coming in Saturday into Pittsburgh as underdogs. They're going to be big underdogs with a big payout. I'm telling you there's going to be value on this one. The Penguins should win. They're a superior team. But if there's ever a high-value ambush situation, this is one of them. I'm going to go with the side. I'm going to take the risk and get the big bones if it pays out in the end. Let's go Coyotes, baby. That's all I got to say on the hockey. So that concludes our games. We got more picks. We're going to do some prop bets and futures and whatnot here shortly. But first, we're going to kick it to a new segment we're going to call Master Cash, which is a master class where T-Shark and B-Shark are going to teach you to think like we do, teach you to analyze, we're going to teach you to fish for these games, and give you little bits and pieces here that you can apply to your own betting strategy and ultimately create success for yourself. T-Shark, what you got on your master class? I know you got some stuff on the numbers.
Well, let me elaborate. I am a shark, okay? And I will leak and lock, okay? And I will lurk in deep crevices. What I do is I understand the numbers. And when it comes down to it, when you're betting numbers, as you see a team, you'll see a 1 or a +1. That means the team's not favored. That means a -1 is the team is favored. Anything with a minus in front of it, this is what I'm talking about. I got you covered, Jack. So I'm talking to you right now about the number 1. If you happen to see an above average team, and I do mean winning by more than 10 games above losing, by more than 10 games, get that in your head. And they at home, and they playing another team that's below average, and they giving them, ridiculously, it would never be a 1. But anytime that above average team is home, they will cover the spread and it will be a high score. So every time when you see a one, it doesn't matter if it's just who the two teams are. Forget about the name, because it's all about making money in this game. And ain't nothing going to be the same if somebody going to tell you something else. That's the number one. And that's my master class. Yo, Big, take that master back. What
Yeah. Let's talk a little hockey betting, right? And there's lots of little nuances about the game and about betting strategy that we're going to cover here throughout the season as we go through the Sharkmoney show, just one segment at a time. So I'm going to teach you about diversifying your portfolio when it comes to hockey betting. And the first thing you want to understand here is that different sports books offer different odds and different payouts on hockey games. And because the scores are so close, a lot of times it's just 5-6 goals and only a goal separate. And it's not like tons and tons of scoring is going on here. So money line payouts and underdog payouts can fluctuate much more than any other sport. And when you go to DraftKings, your underdog on one case may be a plus 150. When you go to FanDuel, it could be a plus 160. When you go to BetMGM, it could be a plus 165. So the point is, when you shop across all three of those, if you like the game, you want to bet that game at BetMGM because it's going to give you the most value in the end on the payout if you win. The other advantage to creating maybe 3, 4, 5 open accounts when it comes to hockey betting, in addition to being able to shop better odds, one of the things you'll be able to do is take advantage of deposit matches. If you haven't played at any of these sports books before, a lot of them offer you a pretty generous deposit match if you want to open up an account. So you'll be able to get some additional coin to add it to your stack that you can play with, and then have a set of accounts that you can sort of shop the best value for each game. And that goes for overs, unders, player props, all that stuff. Having more places to go will assure you that you can shop for the best payout. You'll know exactly what to bet when you like a game. And there you go, T-Shark. So that's our Master Cash segment. With some prop bets, we're going to talk about conference winners in the NBA and the NHL, and then a couple of hot player bets, that type of thing. So I'm going to turn it back to my colleague T-Shark and his expertise. I'm going to call out here for the Western Conference here. Who do you like out here in the Western Conference, man? I'm pretty sure I know. So they're sitting at plus 160.
At 160 in the Western Conference, let me pull my inner Notre Damus out, which I'm calling Sharkadonis. Okay, and I'm telling you now, let me put it together. The Phoenix Suns, get your money. Put it all together right now that they will win the Western Conference. They are going to the finals. Make no doubt about it. This team is just explosive. And just like last year, they got unfinished business. And hopefully, Chris Paul, you can come back, hee-haw, and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Let's get on the floor and let's put them and air them out like a laundromat. Take every team with no regard. Just slice them up. Okay, because it's going to be the Phoenix Suns, and they losing one in the chamber. And he's going to come back, and he'll be the remainder. Okay, understand that word to Raquel. It's all day, every day. Take the Phoenix Suns, and I'm talking the Western Conference Final Champions, Phoenix. Put it on my pinky ring. Bing, who you got?
Well, no. Before I get over to hockey, I want to hear who you got in the East, man. We got the Brooklyn Nets. And then the Milwaukee Bucks, and then the Sixers third. I know we were talking about this. The Sixers sitting at 350.
Wait a minute.
Behind them. Who you got in the East?
Wait a minute.
Now you're talking
about who's going to be in the final. I thought I was going to get away with it, but now you want me to predict and expose the future to you like Doctor Strange.
That's right.
Do you know I don't want to do this, Peter? You know what this will do to you.
You gotta do it.
Oh, well, a shark got to digest and redigest. You gotta regurgitate. I never heard of a throwing up shark after he done ate the money. Okay, spend the money. Okay, but I'll give it to you just this one time, all for the world to see. Both sides of the coin. Who you gonna put me on? Oh, I see. They paid a lot of money in this situation, and they got rid of a lot of trash in this situation. And I do see the sleeper, but the sleeper really ain't a sleeper. They're gonna be out like a 3-headed dragon. take the Philadelphia 76ers. I can't even explain it. I'm telling you right now, put all the gold chains on it. Put it on the table. I throw it all in the bacon rate. Throw it all in the jewelry. Because it's plus 350 on it. If that's what you're saying, I just call it because I can feel it in my bones. But the reason why you want to take the Philadelphia 76ers, I'm going to explain one more time to you. More in depth. We talking about MVP. Yes, Embiid. It is his time. They can't go back on their word. They did it last year because he didn't play enough games. Now he done played enough games. Yeah, he's doing this thing, but he's definitely dominating, okay? I don't care about nobody else. Embiid, it should be the MVP. Just that alone, hard in the hard way, you gonna learn about him in the playoffs. He ain't trying to break his neck in this. What you think he gonna do? Come on, man. Come on, this ain't even a master class. And I gotta tell you right now that they playing wounded. They wound up going out there getting behind whoop. Okay, thought Brooklyn came and took Philly's heart. No, that wasn't. That right there, I bet on Brooklyn. I said Brooklyn gonna win this game. And I put my money on Brooklyn because I knew that it was all about the base. All right? And I see it right now. Take the Philadelphia 76ers.
I like it.
My shocker dollars tells you all, tells you everything for the Eastern Conference Finals champions.
Sixers, Embiid, I love it, T-Shock. Let's get over to the NHL, man. Here we go. I'm going to talk conference winners, but I'm going to start in the East.
Okay.
Now, hockey's a funny thing. You get 8 teams that make it in each conference, but 1 versus 8. It's not like the NBA where it's just going to be an automatic. It's not like the NBA. Like, upsets happen all the time, every year in both conferences. Favorites are, they're only favorites until they get to the playoffs, and then everybody's got a chance. We watched the 16 seed Montreal Canadiens make it all the way to the final last year. So it's important to be able to pick out where the value exists and to be able to take some risks. So I'm going to start here in the East and look at the Boston Bruins. I hate to say it. It pains me to say it. But here come the Bruins right now. In the NHL, happen to be the hottest team, T-Shark. In the last 10 games, they've won 8. They've lost 1, and they took 1 loss in overtime, man. This is a hot team, and they are gaining ground. And they will make the playoffs. They will make the playoffs. And the trick to winning the Stanley Cup is play your best hockey late in the season. And right now, the Boston Bruins are playing better hockey than a lot of teams. And I'm going to say the best hockey right now in the Eastern Conference. And when I went ahead and shopped them to win the conference, they're plus 1,000. To win the Stanley Cup, they're plus 2,000. I like that return on investment on both sides. I kick a small bit. If they go and win the conference, they're going to have a shot. So I kick a small bit at the Stanley Cup at plus 2,000 there for the Bruins, and an even maybe a little bigger bit at plus 1,000. That's a 10x payout on that, man. They're looking good, and they're playing the hottest hockey right now in the East. So I like that. And now I go over to the West, man, and I'm looking at the Nashville Predators. This is an experienced team. They got playoff veterans on this team, man. And the Preds are playing pretty good. They're 35-21-4. They're not the hottest team in the West. The Colorado Avalanche is, and they got all the stars. You get the Calgary Flames are real good. I'm not saying that this is a bulldozer, but when you look at them, they're plus 1,600 for the conference and plus 3,500 to win the Stanley Cup, man. That's great odds on a playoff season team that's playing good hockey right now. Real good hockey right now out there in the West. So these are not shoo-ins. These are just, 16x, 35x payouts. It's like, you know what? There's a risk reward in this type of betting, man. And it's important to be able to spot these and start kicking nickels at them. And so that's what it's looking at right now for B-Shark in the East and the West. And then in terms of players, man, we talked about that Arizona-Pittsburgh game, T-Shark, man. These nobodies in Arizona. This is Nick Schmaltz. Nick Schmaltz here in his last 7 games, man, has got 7 goals and 10 assists. This kid is more than 2 points per game. He's the hottest player in the NHL. He plays for the Arizona Coyotes. I like him to score goals there in Pittsburgh this weekend on Saturday. So keep an eye out for that. Nick Schmaltz, put him up there on your card as a goal scorer, young, hungry, and he's the hottest player in the league right now. And then Matt Duchene down there in Nashville. Predators, he's got 8 goals in his last 7 games, 14 points. He's a couple points a game right now. I like him to be scoring a lot here because this kid, when he's been hot before, he just rolls. He just rolls. So find those goal scorer bets and look up Duchene, look up Schmaltz, and their player East and West props bets, man. And there we go. Our first episode, T-Dog.
Hey, it sounds a whole lot of money going on around here. Things are floating around if you pay attention. Like and share this video to all your friends on YouTube. We doing the Instagram. You know what it is. It's the Shark Money Show, all one word. You know what time it is. YouTube it on up. And once again, we're going to make thousandaires and the millionaires and millionaires and the billionaires. And then we're going to get the billionaires. It's going to quadrillionaire. Just tune on in. We also keeping the records. We also making sure that the best is live. We're going to be more consistent so you can see the figures, the math. We're going to add all of this, man.
By the way, it's the graphics, man. What's up?
That's right. You're going to love the show right now. That's right. Give it up. We spent a whole lot of money in this mother. You look around, baby. You know what I'm talking about? I got to chill on them like that. But now, if we're going to end it all, if you don't know, if you do know, it's the show. Wait a minute. Wait, what am I doing? I knew I ended it with just not thinking right, B.
What did we forget?
We forgetting the legendary. We didn't secure the bag.
We didn't secure the bag.
We didn't secure the bag.
You mean we didn't use that whole big joint of our set, that whole other side of the set, man? What's that guy's name on the opening credits?
It is Officer Moneyline. There we go.
It's a 1023, but I'm on the scene. First name officer, second name Moneyline. I am head of security for the Sharkmoney show. I'm also head of security for the special unit. I see you. And you are here for my debriefing. Our team, we're going to go in with a 10-08 that means we're in service of the Sixers. We're helping Embiid and Harden the hard way on offense. We will be giving the Cavaliers a 10-58. That means we're directing traffic for the Sixers. Beta team, we're going in with the Nets. I said with a 10-53, that means we're blocking the traffic. We're helping KD on defense. We're going to give the Mavericks a 10-07. That means we're putting them out of service. I want to give a 10-05 bonus to the Calgary Flames. Oh, Hughes on fire. But we're going to give him a 10-50 PI because we weren't broken both. We're going to give the Devils a 10-67. That means they're going to get hit when they hit a run. I want to give another 10-05 bonus to the Lightning. I think also you got to point the Lightning to the person that needs to be pointed to on 10-05 PI. That means personal injury. We're going to give the Kraken a 10-50. That means we're sending them to the Avalanche. When these victories are done, we're going to give a 10-90. That means we done broke the bank. First name officer, second name Moneyline. And can I get a devil?
Thank you for watching the Shark Money Show. Please remember that betting tips and advice are provided with the best of intentions and are carefully researched, but are for entertainment purposes only. No liability of any sort, financial or otherwise, is assumed by the Shark Money Show or any connected company or party. And hey guys, be responsible. Remember, gambling can be fun, but in excess, it can also be addictive. So if you think you have a gambling problem, please seek help at 1-800-GAMBLER. And here's some tips to keep it fun. 1. Only gamble with money you can afford to lose. 2. Set a time limit and firm bankroll and then stick to it. 3. Don't chase losses. 4. Only gamble with a good and clear state of mind. And 5, treat it as a hobby. And there you go. Thanks again for watching the Shark Money Show.